Hello and welcome back to Season 1 of Renovating Our Space. Since August last year, we've been attempting to renovate 1950s ex-local authorities property and change it into something that we call home. Since December, we've been faced with many challenges, but we thought it was about time we brought you all up to speed. But first, let's recap on some of the humour from the previous episodes.
The mess up you've just made, let's clean it up.
So far, just to clarify, you've itched your balls.
Yeah, I just itched them as well.
You've dropped the C-bomb and
No.
you've gone for a pee.
Yeah. I forgot I had the mic on.
I'm excited!
Alicia! Where the fuck is she?
That was like...
That was a headshot. Let's do that.
What we're going to do, once it's painted, get everything done and then just board it off. Makes sense. Get the floor all down.
Yeah. So I said I'm just going to concentrate on this one for the time being. Get this room fully complete.
Get the door in.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Adam's dictionary still contains swear words.
Yeah, and then it's just take the fucker off.
So what have you bought?
You bought.
No, bought. Bought.
Bought.
Bought.
What have you bought in? Those are nice. Oh, she better. Gadget. Oh, this is gadget.
Is this my Christmas present?
Merry Christmas. Look how tiny it is. You don't?
How much was this?
85p. 85p.
That'd be nice.
85 squids.
So now we can hopefully cut the skirting boards a little bit easier.
Nice and squid. I don't know what I did. I went, look how much better that is. Fucking excited. Look. That's so much better. I got sawdust in my eyes. Let's move that out. Because now, let's try it on a long bit. Oh. Got one.
Is that a real one?
Here's a real one that I made earlier.
Once Adam calmed down about how excited he was, we went back to Wickes to get more supplies.
You got that as well, didn't you? Oh no.
What happened?
My lace caught on my boot. Hooked me.
So what he's looking for is right here. And I've already got one.
This is annoying.
What?
Hate shopping.
Why?
Spending money on that.
Do we need blue paper towel?
No. Probably. Maybe.
Do we get some?
Maybe. Probably. Might be being skewed.
Maybe.
Well, that's one hang on the desk. Desk, you know.
If we do it down to half, down there.
Were they in there?
Dunno. Why don't you go and have a look?
You went down there. You looked already.
Do you want to put them on there?
Oh, yeah. You've already got one. Oh, go on. Sorry, mate. She's already got one. She's been a knob.
After my little prank for the day, we went back to the house and continued to take the ceilings down absolutely everywhere. In hindsight, this should be quite an easy thing to do, but the amount of times we've gone to put a new plasterboard up and realised that there's still a nail in the wood has been countless. So it takes absolutely forever. Once the ceiling's down, you then have to go around, tidy everywhere up, also tidy the edges up to make sure that the new plasterboard fits nice and you get a nice square edge.
Probably better get a saw, wouldn't it?
No, because it's metal, isn't it?
This.
Okay.
Cut in the middle and then break it out.
In usual me fashion, I started to get a little bit bored of pulling nails out of wood, so I went downstairs to take the staircase out that had been annoying me forever. This was basically Adam inspecting my work and having a little bit of a go at knocking some bricks down. I think he was feeling left out. Why are you just standing there going to do something?
Because I was going to do
We've got to be
something.
in by Christmas.
No.
I'm
What
not
was you
saying
saying?
that, I'm not saying
What was you saying? No.
Come on,
What
do
was
it.
you saying to it?
Do it.
Go on.
Do it.
I can see your brain not mapping. It's fucking awesome.
Why?
Because I love it. Because I can see your brain like, that doesn't work.
It doesn't.
It does. All I've done is obviously it's come over by 10 mil this side.
Yeah, but then that should be at the top if you flip it round.
What, that 10 mil what I took off there?
Mm.
Yeah, it is, it's there. Because there was 10 mil out on the bottom
Right,
here,
okay,
so
yeah,
yeah, you take that 10 mil from there down to that corner, brings it in flush, yeah? You make me laugh.
How far has been this?
Oh, I was joking.
No.
You were just stood there looking at me.
Time for a little break and a little bit of outside cooking. Given that the oil tank outside had to be moved, we took this as prime opportunity to hire a mini digger and try and level off the garden, as well as clear some of the rubbish that was just piled down the back. Whilst Adam was playing Bob the Builder, I thought I'd steal Where's Wally's hat and start building a log shed for the 5,000 logs that we've accrued since cutting down all the trees. I built the log shed from a lot of the leftover wood that we hadn't used from the house. I added more and more to the frame to make it a lot more sturdy, given that it was going to be outside. It then started to get dark and I was also getting very tired, so thought call it quits until the next day. The next day, once the frame was secure and fully built, I then started to paint ahead of getting the roof and the sides on. Luckily, this day I had help from Gangster Gran and her little pooch, Pippa, who was definitely doing inspection checks, making sure I was doing it correctly, and also helping to secure the wood as I was adding it on. We did try and carry the log store round by hand, but thank goodness we had the mini digger, because that log store was not going anywhere, and safe to say it won't be going anywhere in the wind either. That is staying for good. Adam let me loose on the mini digger, which was very dangerous as I very quickly got bored, started spinning around in circles and simply just driving backwards and forwards. Don't think I'm going to change my career anytime soon. Back in the house, Adam carried on plastering the bedrooms. This was him doing the final plaster in the master bedroom, covering up my lovely drawings. We jumped from one thing to another quite a bit throughout this whole process, mainly just to get things done a lot quicker. So when we couldn't work outside, we went inside, likewise the other way round. You'll see in these videos, A, Adam after sanding, B, putting in the lintels, because we have finally got rid of all of the metal door frames upstairs. They were an absolute pig to get out, but obviously, given that they've been taken out, we've then had to put lintels in. Okay, so as a quick update, we have painted the spare room. We've made the wardrobe there, so I don't know if you'll remember, but before it was half a wardrobe in this room, half a wardrobe in the other, and it was about half the size, so we've increased the depth. Reason why we've increased it so much is so that if we decide to go up in the loft at any point, it's the right regs for a set of stairs. We have taken a lot of the metal door frames out, well, all of them up here, and re-put in the, what are they called?
Wooden door frames? Normal door frames?
No.
Above the lintels. Lintels,
that's the word. We've put in the lintels, put in the wooden door frames. The box room is nearly there. Our room. We have, again, boarded it up. So before there was a wardrobe at the end, boarded all that in, and then the wardrobe is going to go down there. We've also had to strip all the windows down because there was about 100 layers of paint, and re-metal paint them. Oh, the other thing I did forget is in here, if you remember, that wall wasn't flat, so we've made that all flat now. I'll include my beautiful drawings in here as well, because there was lots of times when I was getting bored. Let's not discuss that one. That window has had its fresh, well, the base coat of paint on it. And then if we go downstairs, we've not really done too much down here. What we have done is taken all that out. We have also taken the ceilings down. So we decided it was a lot easier just to take the ceilings down. It is still a mess down here. So we're just going to walk through here quickly. What Adam was alluding to earlier is we have had the boiler replaced. I am going to leave the company nameless for the time being. It's currently going through insurance, but we've not had the best experience. Basically, the engineer ripped out the boiler without plugging it. It spilled oil everywhere, all over this back room. So you'll be able to see, literally, ruined the floor, smashed the cupboard door. there. There's loads. There's the door, got oil on the sofa bed. There's the new boiler. And then down here, the underfloor heating is all ruined and snapped off and whatnot. So all of this has got to be ripped out, redone, which is going to be great fun. But yeah, like, oh, they've got oil all over the desk. It was everywhere. To be fair, the second engineer who came out, he was absolutely brilliant and we'd highly recommend him. But again, this is one bit of underfloor heating, so it's all got to get ripped out, especially where the flooring's been damaged and it's all started to bow, which then means all the cladding's got to come off. There was a load of oil up that side as well, but great fun. So that's a real quick update as to where we're at. But we now have heating, hot water and a hive system. The fact that we can't move in as of yet is an absolute nightmare because, as you know, we wanted to be in by last Christmas and we were hoping to move into that back room as it's pretty much a self-contained annex. But it is what it is. That's why we're now cracking on with upstairs and we are getting there. Adam's back in our room, filling in the cracks. I've just briefed them on the whole oil boiler situation. Left the company nameless for the time being whilst they're sorting it. When they sort it. At this stage of filming this video, we have been waiting 5 weeks for the insurance to even get in contact with us. Join us next time where we'll be plastering the landing, well, just above the stairs, as well as doing a whole lot more with the landing area, the flooring, the rooms, making the finishing touches and just continuing to renovate our space. If you've enjoyed this video, click subscribe, make sure you like, comment below. Thanks for watching.